explain. Interest is latent attention and attention is interest. What do you mean by this? What we mean?
Sir, the second part I would like to try.
Very good, very good. Try.
Attention is interest, like interest is our own mindset. It is our
Hidden.
internal factor. So, in order to reflect that, we have to do something in action.
And that is nothing but attention.
Yes, nothing but attention. So,
Very good.
it's like the product of our interest, which is replicated, is what attention is.
Good, good. Wonderful. Even if I am telling, I won't tell like this. It's good.
Thank you, sir.
What is the first? What about the first part? Anyone else?
So if we keep our attention, our interest increases.
If you
If we keep our attention on anything, our interest automatically increases, or it comes at that thing.
okay, it's not fitting the first part. Okay, you know that latent heat of vaporization. You know that concept in school days. You have read it. What do you mean?
We
by
know, sir, latent heat of vaporization, anything.
Tell me, what is that latent heat of vaporization? Not remembering this time, or
Sir, at that temperature, water start evaporating.
that is that not boiling point?
Sir, the temperature of water and vapor is same at that instant, sir. 100 degrees Celsius.
Okay, okay.
Sir, transformation of heat.
Oh, transformation of heat is called latent heat. Okay, I'll try to I to forget. Just somewhere it came across my mind. I didn't refer to it recently, but I will try to. Yes.
Sir, when we heat the water, when it is in 5 degree or 10 degree Celsius, then it not becomes in vapor.
Okay.
When it is reach 100 degrees Celsius, it converted to vapor or in vapor form. The heat that required to break the intermolecular force of water, it's called latent heat, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Good. You have attempted. I'll compliment your answer. See, let us take water and you heat it. Let us consider this at a room temperature, maybe 36 degrees centigrade as of now. You try to heat it, it increases 36, 37, 40, 45. And if you keep a thermometer, it shows how much there is an increase. You keep on heating 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And you still heat, the temperature won't rise. But you are still heating. What does that? Where does that heat goes? You start from 36, you reached 100. Now also you are heating, but from 36 to 100, the temperature it has raised. But after that, the temperature is not rising, but still you are heating. Where does the temperature goes? Where that the energy goes? But it is not shown in, it is not reflected in increasing the temperature at 100 degrees centigrade. What is the reason? If you are not knowing, then that is good for me. I can tell anything. Okay, maybe we would have forgotten because long back we didn't know. So the reason is that is called as latent heat of vaporization. Up to from 36 to 100, whatever you are giving heat energy, that energy is reflected in increasing the temperature from 36 to 100. After that also you are heating. But at 100 degrees centigrade, even if you heat it, that extra heat you are giving, it is not used for increasing the temperature, but it is used for converting that water into water vapor at 100 degrees centigrade. So how much ever you are heating, that much heat it utilized for converting that water in liquid state into water vapor in gaseous state. So that energy we call it as latent heat of vaporization. Okay, which means that it is indirectly used. It is not directly used. Latent means indirect. In one way, indirect. So if you put that meaning here, you can understand. Interest is latent, indirect attention. Interest is latent means indirect attention. And as she has pointed out correctly, attention is it's a mental factor. If we want to see the action of attention, interest is a mental factor. If you want to see it is in action, you can see attention. Okay, if I am interested in gardening, if somewhere I go, if I see a flower, I'll stop and see that flower, which means that you can understand that fellow is somewhere interested in gardening or in flowers or in raising small plants like that. If I am going and seeing a sweet stall, which means that I am foodie, always I am interested in sweets or some other kind. If I am going and taking pictures of natural sceneries, I am interested in nature's beauty. Okay, so those things are interest in action. And what is interest? Interest means it is indirect attention. So these statements are, I think these statement is enough to tell about the interest and attention, the connection between the interest and attention. See, if you are seeing cricket, it means that you have interest over it. If you are playing cricket, it means that you have interest over it. Okay, right. So that's the first internal factor. The second internal factor is the need. What is the need means?
Requirement, sir.
Requirement. What is the opposite of need?
Enough.
Enough. Want. The other one which can be contrasted is called want. What is the difference between need and want?
Need is essential, whereas want is not essential.
Very good. Need is essential, whereas want is not essential. It is that if I have some food, then that is need. If I want only means some 10 chapatis or 10 puris or whatever, that is want. Suppose if it's some food, if I am getting at this lunch, then I have to thankful to God. At least I got this. Then that kept me for surviving. And if I am not taking it, I want this only from Kashmir. This has to come from Pondi. This has to come. Why are you going? You meet me. Where are you going?
Yes, sir. I'm moving.
Just 5 minutes.
Okay.
Finishing the class. So, or if I put in another way, need means it is necessary for our survival, and want it is more than that. Okay, just for going from one place to another, if I get cycle, that is also enough. If I get a two-wheeler, it is a little bit more than that. If I want a car, then it's a little bit more than that. And if I want only Audi car, then that is want. Only Audi or BMW, then that is want. Anyway, that is, people are buying, that is different. If they have money, they can buy, that's different. So need means which is that much is enough for our survival. Want means it is more than enough. Okay. So, but we do not say want for internal factor. We say need for internal factors. Sometimes we call it as biological need or psychological need or basic needs: food, air, water. So all these things are biological needs or basic, without which we cannot survive. So the first factor is interest. The second factor is need, and the whole lot of other factor we call it as mental or mood, you can say. So the other psychological, except interest, you remove the interest and then you also remove the need. The remaining all comes under mental factors. Sometimes you do call it as mood. Sometimes our parents tell, why you are sitting, you can read, no. Then we will tell, at present I don't have mood. What is that? You tell, no. We will also tell, no, I am not in a mood to read. What is it? Mood?
State of mind.
State of mind. Yes. Now it is not in that angle to go for a study. State of our mind. So removing our interest and removing our need, remaining all you put that initiation or inherentness towards something, all those things. If it is not suited, if it's not in that alignment, then we will not do something. So those things and all we will put in mental factors. Okay. The last one in this is physical factors. So it goes with our body, physical factors. Many times when our students comes late for a period, what are the answers for that? You think that you are late for this class. I am asking, why are you late? What could be the majority of the answer?
I got sick.
Yes, I got sick. I had stomach ache, sir. Headache, sir. Every ache, whatever ache is there, they will tell all those aches. Whether it is true or not, that is different. Yes, Avinash. Now, which ache you are getting? Your voice is not clear, ma'am. Okay. See, because
Sir, we can say, sir, network issue, sir. Network issue.
I'm not getting you. What you are telling? Yes, Avinash. Tell me.
Sir, see the chat box, sir.
No, it's chat box means I have to come out. Okay. You're making me some work, ma'am. Okay, you're not. Network issues. Okay, no problem. Network issue not a problem. So the thing is that where were we? I lost.
Physical, sir.
Yes, physical. So we were talking about what are the choices when a student. What are the choices a student will tell when he or she comes late to the class? Okay, that's what we are telling. The most answer will be in these lines. Sir, stomach ache, sir, headache, sir. Why they are telling this? Why we people are telling about this?
Teacher will get convinced by the answer.
That's all. What we can
Ask
do.
for any evidence, sir.
To escape.
That's all. These are the things we can escape. What teacher else
Emotional,
wants?
sir, full, sir.
Huh?
Emotional, full, sir.
Emotional food. That is also correct. But what teacher cannot do? If I say, then other thing, we cannot get angry. No, we cannot scold, or we cannot. Teacher cannot do any more than this. Just we can ask you to sit. That's all. Therefore, they can make fools also. But this is somewhat it is protective. So these are the answers they will tell, and majority it goes to the physical. So that is what the fourth category. If you are in stomach ache, no, you cannot attend the class. If you got a headache, you cannot attend the class. If you got some pain, you cannot attend the class. You will not be attentive. See, I don't say that attention you take in this sense, attention, not attending the class. Our attention will not be there. Suppose if we are in class, you got some headache, you may not be attentive. Okay, you may not be selective stimulus because some other thing pulls you because you are in pain. So these are the four things. And third one is much more comprehensive because even interest comes under mental process. Interest is a mental process. Even you can put it, but need can be a little bit separate. Interest comes under third category. So these are the four internal factors, and you got 8 external factors. You remember all those things because these are the questions in, as I have said previously, in TET, TRB, wherever you go, they will choose from the following the internal factors of attention. They will give 4 choices, 3 will be external, 1 will be internal. You have to choose it. So if you want to get marks means, then you have to remember all these things. Okay. But always remember the third one is comprehensive. Any mental process they can put like interest, all those things it can come under interest, initiation, mood, all those things comes under 3. So it possesses different variants. You have to see the meaning, that's all, to attend the question. And what is this? And if you don't say, then you can compare with this. What is the first one and what is the second one?
First one is 3
Second
students
one is
watching
class, sir.
movie.
Second one is teacher taking class.
Sleeping in class.
Okay, Kishore.
Second one is online classes, sleeping in class.
Okay, first one is
Watching any cartoon.
working in a car. They are seeing a cartoon. They are seeing a thing. Okay, okay, Rich. Now I am I want to tell about there are 2 types of attention. One is voluntary attention. The other one is involuntary attention. Just opposites. What is voluntary attention?
We automatically get involved.
You automatically get
Just
out of your interest, you automatically get involved in. That is called voluntary attention. Among these 2 pictures, which one is the voluntary attention?
first one, sir.
First one is the voluntary attention. The second one, you have to pull a student for a class. Look here. You have to ask some question in order to keep inside the class, in order to get along with the class. So that is called as involuntary. You have to pull it. You have to pull them against their will. So the first one automatically comes. The second one, it's not coming by their own, but that's what we call types of 2 things: voluntary and involuntary attention. And what is this?
Stress.
Stress.
Bored.
Bored.
Tired.
Tired. Okay. You are going for.
My doctor approved 3 o'clock.
Here, take this. I will talk later.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So these are the picture. Maybe your answers are correct. This is a condition wherein which you are not selecting a stimulus. If you are selecting a stimulus, then what it is called? If you are selecting my voice, then it is called as no answer. And chapter is going to end.
Voluntary attention.
It is attention. If you are selecting my voice, then it is attention. You are not selecting my voice means if you are not selecting my voice, then that is called inattention. So it is called as inattention, where stimulus is not at all selected. Okay, then that is called as inattention. So you remember the other day I was involved in taking the class. What is the day? First day or not? This is the third class. This is the third class of attention. The first class at the end, no, it is around 3 p.m. I was talking about the external factors of attention. The first one, it was finished. The first one was the size. The second one was the intensity. I was teaching. I was involved in teaching. I kept on teaching. I went on to play the movie, and one fellow suddenly stopped the class. He called me many times. And what was that condition called as? Yes, tell me the condition. What was that condition? The condition is inattention. Instead of this stimulus, he selected some other stimulus. What was that some other stimulus? He got remembered that other stimulus and he pulled this class. Okay, so just I'm telling you, don't go for any other thing. Just simply I want to note, give an example. That's all. It's not of any grudge or any anger. So don't think in other way. Just consider that as inattention. That's all. So primarily he is not in this class because he did not select the stimulus which was provided here. Instead, he selected the stimulus conveyed by our colleague Sunil sir. Anyway, so just that part only I am taking. So that is the example. If you are not selecting a stimulus, means you are inattention. You are inattentive towards the class. Okay. Maybe just only that example only you should take. It's not some other thing. Or again, I am repeating. It's not for any anger or grudge, some other thing. So just stick only to the example provided. And what is this?
Distraction.
Very good. What is distraction? Distraction is the correct answer. Inattention means not selecting a stimulus. Distraction means some other thing which comes and it makes us not able to select our stimuli. We want to select some stimuli, but some other force will come and prevent us in selecting our stimuli, whichever we want to wish to select. So that one is called as distraction. So unnecessary stimulus which comes and forces and we try to select that. So unnecessary stimulus. I also told on example. What is that example?
Aroma of food.
Aroma of a kitchen.
Yes, sir. Then that.
Okay, good. Yes, that answer is correct. Suppose you are sitting in a room nearby your
Campaigning,
campaigning.
sir, for election.
Yes, campaigning for election. So these were we were discussed earlier. Same examples. So this stimulus is not at all necessary, but we are selecting because it's forced upon us. It is forced. So it forcibly comes upon us, and it gets involved, and it hijacks. That's what we can put. It hijacks our way from our wish, and it takes away from towards itself. Okay, that's called distraction. Okay. So up to this is for attention. Okay. Uh, we finish a part of the unit. Sensation. Okay. Just you have seen something, no, previously. Just you write in your something. If you have, you write what are the things you have seen. Just momentarily, I placed my screen, a picture I have shown for a moment. Just write down the things which you have seen in that picture. Just write down. As we will discuss. ரேஷ்மா வந்தாங்க தெரியாம பார்க்க Oh, have you written? Varun, how many of you? How many words? Varun, Swati, any of you?
So stationaries.
Not a general name. You have to be specific.
Books.
Books.
Pencil, pen.
Okay.
Pen.
I don't know. First, one by one. No, Tejasri. Teja.
Sir, scale, sir.
Scale. Number one, scale. Number two. Only one you saw.
Pencil, pen, paper, scissors,
You are telling many things.
bottle, sort of bottle, gum bottle.
Because all these things comes under stationery, you are telling whatever comes in stationery.
No, sir. First, I thought it was a medical kit, sir. Cotton syringe. First, I felt like that.
The other one who told Sama. Who is the other one? Yes. Okay. So this is the picture. I didn't tell because I didn't alert. Deliberately, I didn't alert you. From this, that is the time. How much ever it was projected before, that is the time. We cannot keep for a long time. If it is being projected for I think it's less than a minute. Less than a second. A fraction of a second. It was shown to before you a fraction of seconds. And from this you have to tell what are the things you saw. And that has to be numbered. 1, 2 like that. I think there is no book in this. Maybe it looked like stationery. But this is not a stationery items. Since you thought little bit it was looking like stationery, you told whichever fit for stationery, you told that is stationery. These things are stationery. Okay. I think these things are not stationery. These are the things which was given in 1970s, I think. 1970s. Maybe 70s, 60s. Those time there was a scheme called as Operation Blackboard, OBB. Operation Blackboard, we know, BB. Put O before that, Operation Blackboard. So during that Operation Blackboard, the union government, it has given these things to every schools across India. They have given these things. What you see, no? Those things they have given across every schools in India. Under that scheme, Operation Blackboard. Okay. I think these are the teaching learning materials for elementary school. So those things you can see Pascal's apparatus, Pascal's law apparatus, and that second set you can see, that second, I think what we call that sand clock, that one, sand clock, funnel, test tubes, serial connection, parallel connection, all those things are there. One thermometer. And one or two, this hammer is there, screwdriver is there. So these are the things which was given under that scheme. If you are telling that numbers, no, then that we call it a span of attention. So if you are telling if you are telling a correct item like screwdriver, hammer, Pascal's law apparatus, thermometer, that we have to count. At last we have to say in number. That we call it a span of attention. What do you mean by span of attention? Is this amount of time you spend on a particular task? That is span of attention. How it is being decided? It is being decided by the numbers you give. If you are recollecting its correct numbers by 5, then your span of attention is 5. If you are recollecting 6 items, 6 correct items, your span of attention is 6. If you are recollecting 7 items, your span of attention is 7. Okay. So normally average it will be 4 or 5. Average, that will be average. If someone says 11, then they are highly intelligent. Those people are highly intelligent. Okay. They have to see for a fraction of time, fraction of second. After seeing fraction of second, you have to tell what you saw. If you are recollecting many items, then that number is the measurement for span of attention. Okay, we have a practical on this. I think we will be doing, maybe even online we will be doing that practical. We have apparatus also, span of attention apparatus is there with us, but now we are going for online teaching. Okay, even you can do it online also. It will be, we have this span of attention in our 5th unit. We have to do that. Anyway, it will be told to you how to do it. Okay. So you can get the theory from here. The theory is the amount of time you spend on a particular task. How it is being measured means the numbers or letters. How many letters you are recollecting? If it is a letters, no, how many letters you are recollecting? Then that is the span of attention. It will be in numbers. 5, 4, 3, 2. If you are not saying anything, then 0 is the span of attention. So it is represented in numbers. And the apparatus which is used to measure span of attention is called a Stacey scope. So that is the apparatus. And we will be teaching you. We will be teaching all these things. Okay, with this we finish a part what is called as attention. Okay. So from the beginning, what we have seen,